Hi, thanks for joining me. Welcome to today's video. We're going to talk about strategies and scheduling. What are we going to do to launch and monitor the marketing plan that we've just created? With your budget in place, then you can begin to define specific marketing steps that will address your goals, reach your audience, and build that client base. Remember, you've got to focus those strategies on elements of what your solutions are that can be used to create that special value in the mind of the people that you're talking to. Each strategy should be related to that specific goal in step number 1 and made up of numerous actions. For example, we may have made the goal of increasing our client satisfaction and to be more customer friendly. The actions might include training. We have staff training, develop a scheduling system so that way there's no need for customer support or to tie up phones if there's an important appointment that somebody needs to make. We can improve the look of the office. Maybe when people come in to interact with our staff, it might be beneficial that they have name tags, for example. Or train staff to introduce themselves and encourage them to work on getting to know customers' names. Perhaps after an interaction with a client, a phone interview with them within 3 days might be an opportunity for you to learn more how you can serve them better. Those steps are little steps with big impact to help that goal become a reality. If you are looking at a revenue-based goal, training all of your staff to ask for upsells or offer ways that they can help keep customer retention and have them coming back, emailing them, perhaps a coupon to buy again, are all ways that you can improve that revenue stream. The way that happens is by communicating your goals with your staff and having everybody focused to delivering that same message to that audience. And by doing that, we have an implementation schedule. And this one happens to be a marketing calendar that includes lead generation, websites, content marketing, advertising, email, social media, webinars, and in this case, a trade show. So all of the things that have to happen regarding their goals are listed clearly in this monthly calendar, Monday through Friday, what it's regarding, and probably if you were to click on those, it would tell you who it's assigned to and when it's due in the details. This is a timeline that shows what actions need to be done and who's in charge of them. It includes the cost, how it fits into the budget, and estimates for the 24-month period in this particular instance. When you create your schedule, I want you to carefully consider how those activities affect the things that are happening. We don't want there to be insufficient staff or a budget that isn't necessarily going to be fulfilled. Because we're looking ahead, we can take proactive steps to make sure that everything is where it needs to be, the staff is in place, the budget is there, and we have the time to be able to do it. If there are too many on there and you need to whittle some down or postpone some things or spread them out, it might be the best idea to take some things off if you know that's outside of your realm. The idea with this is to plan ahead, but it's not meant to overwhelm you. And if you look at this and you say, oh, I can't do all of those things because it's just me or me and a limited staff, then think about ways that you can leverage automation. Think about ways that maybe social media or Facebook can do some of that marketing for you. Or even consider a virtual assistant to help you even with the admin things. Maybe during one of those, you just need a part-time contractor to help you manage some of that. But it helps you to monitor the progress of your plan. So we look ahead, but we work backwards. What is that goal? When is its deadline? How many steps does it take to convert that person? And really what's happening in their buying cycle. Do I need to have a touch point of 7 times before somebody buys? Is that buying cycle long? So if you're looking at commercial property and you want to buy a commercial building, plan on 1.5 years before you can be in there and launched, unless it's a turnkey operation. But that's not really what my point was. Commercial sales take longer. Pack of gum is going to be instantaneous, and it's an impulse buy. So there wasn't a lot that happened. You don't see a lot of gum advertisements because it's just a matter of pick it up and go. Where if there's something that you're selling that takes several steps, some convincing, maybe there has to be credit applied for, whatever that looks like in your business and your buying cycle, I want you to consider that when you work backwards on that calendar. So the calendar has to be made in place before things happen, so all of those steps are covered. You may automatically think about them and not even give it 2 thoughts to break it down. But if you have staff or you want to create that policy and procedure and those steps for anybody to do that with you, offloading that and working on the business instead of in the business is important, that other people can see that calendar. Other people can take that part and run with it and be held accountable. So I encourage you to find a template, fill in the calendar, even if it's on a Google Calendar, and get all of those things out of your head and onto a calendar. There's directory listings, blog posts, sales updates, a meet, articles. All of these things are happening, whether we think about them or plan them. But if we have them written, we can delegate them. So I encourage you to grab your calendar, write some things, get that goal out of your head and onto paper. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.